Hi all, just me again, just coming at you for another little 8 to 10 minute video while we catch up on things. Managed to sit down, it's Tuesday afternoon, got a coffee as we do, and I just want to thank you first and foremost for the response to the other video. Lots of private messages, lots of lovely comments saying that you sympathise with my situation in regard to the allergies and things like that, but you know, I'll be alright and we plod on. And what will be will be. I'm looking actually into, I've taken some advice and I'm looking into trying to get a medical exemption. It doesn't seem like a viable possibility here, but if I could get back to the UK, I'm not registered with a GP, but I could maybe get hold of my medical records and then perhaps I could get an exemption. Maybe that'll be recognised, maybe not. Incidentally, if anybody knows anything about things like that, anyone who works in the medical profession, please let me know. You know, feel free to comment or send me a private message. What's making my job doing these videos really easy is the amount of comments and feedback. Talking to a lot of you that are excited about coming, a lot of you that are apprehensive about coming, a lot of you that are determined to come no matter what. And I'm going to try and be a bit more positive today and a bit more uplifting. So let's look on the bright side, positive things. I had a message today from some friends of ours that normally come over, Susan and Neil, and Susan was concerned. So they've paid for their holiday, they're meant to be coming on Monday, and she said, Michael, do you think it will be okay coming on Monday? Because Neil and I are terrified that we're going to get over there, circumstances are going to change, and the goalposts will be moved. And if you go into the red list, then she said something about they'll have to pay £3,400 on returning home to isolate in a hotel. But in the spirit of positivity, I did tell her, look, looking at things now, I don't think that we're close to going on the red list. I really don't, and I'll tell you for why. Because there's quite a few people in the know, and there's quite a few businesses that have arranged events. For example, the Tenerife Entertainment Awards will be on the 5th of December. They'll have 600 plus people there in the castle. And Chris Elkinson runs that, who runs the Canarian Weekly, so he's in the media. So I asked him about this when I went down for my Entertainment Awards interview. And I said, are you fearful that things are going to change and the restrictions are going to become tighter in terms of Tenerife? I don't mean international travel. And it might put a spanner in the works with the TEAs. And he said no. He said the numbers, the data doesn't support it. The numbers are pretty good here at the moment. They're not that bad. They're creeping up a little bit. And he said to me that he felt as though Spain and the Canaries' response to it was to sort of let people know, listen, we're out of the woods now, but don't get complacent, because, you know, we could always relapse into things. So there's quite a few things still going on. Today, this morning, Steph and I have been to the gym. So at the moment, the gyms are still open, and the spa and things like that. Lots more bars and restaurants open now. We're hoping to go out for a meal later on this week. So still plenty of things to do. As I said, Thursday, there was no change in the levels. They reviewed the data, and we're still in level 1. So I can't see us going from level 1 into a state of you being stranded here on your holiday. So that's positive. Like I said, there's still plenty of things to do here. The water parks like Siam Mall and Aqualand, they're all open. Siam Park and Siam Mall. Steph reminded me that Siam Mall is the shopping centre just up the road next to it. I always do that as a habit. So Siam Park and Aqualand are still open. As I said, events, major events going on with gatherings, sporting events still going on, bars and restaurants still open. Look, Thursday could come a time where they review the data and they might move us up a level, like Lanzarote. And Lanzarote's on level 2, but how does that affect you? Well, let's talk about that. If we go into level 2, it will simply mean, I believe, to the best of my knowledge, it will simply mean the bars and clubs will close a little earlier. For example, at the moment in town, we're in the sort of clubs and nightclubs and discos and stuff. People can go there till 4 o'clock in the morning. I believe if we're going to level 2, that will be reduced to 3. And I believe it will go from bars like the Soul Suite and things like where I work, it will go from 2 until 1. So I don't think it will have any major ramifications. They might have a look at the capacity in interiors in bars. But still lots to be positive about. So, I wanted to address that because, you know, again, I can't do this without your wonderful feedback. Lots of people telling me to hang in there and being very kind. Thank you so much for that. And talking about it coming over, like I said, a mixed bag. Lots of people determined to come no matter what. Lots of people talking about will it still be the same? And lots of people obviously a little bit dubious and apprehensive about whether to still come for their holiday. But I would say, if that was you, look, you know, don't pin the blame on me if anything goes wrong. But I would say for now, it's not something I'm worried about going into the red. Of course, I have no insider information. I have a friend or two that does have some information. I would say try and come and enjoy your holiday while you can. Just to respond to the lots of people that in particular wrote on Facebook how their holiday plans have been foiled. So sorry, lots of people with teenage children, like my friends Paul and Adele, have had the same issue. They might be vaccinated but their children are not, and it's caused a bit of an issue. Another bit of positivity, I hear through the grapevine that TUI are talking about letting people change their dates free of charge with no admin charge. Jet2 I think are going to follow as well. EasyJet, Ryanair are looking at things like that. So expect some announcements later in the week. And another positive I forgot to address that I wanted to tell you about. Lots of people have spoken to the tour operators and the airlines, and lots of people are being told that there's been an uproar. There's been a massive uproar. So there may be a change. The Canarian government may change their position. Now let's not forget, they've set a precedent for doing that. This is not the first time that's happened. 2 or 3 times they tried to impose a curfew on us here, and 2 or 3 times the European Supreme Court vetoed it and said no, that was against people's human rights to restrict their freedom of movement and to impose a curfew. The data did not support it. The data did not support doing what they tried to do 2 or 3 times when we had 400 or 500 new cases a day. At the moment we don't. At the moment we're nothing like that. So I can't see them doing anything like that. In terms of continuing with this not letting people travel or needing a PCR test, if that spoiled your holiday, hang in there just for a little while, because like I said, it's being reviewed next Thursday for us internally. It's being reviewed what they want to do with the Supreme Court, and frankly I can't see the Supreme Court backing lots of things the Canary and the Spanish government have tried to do. They've tried to impose restrictions and the Supreme Court have gone, no, you're not doing it. And I can see this happening. So, you know, I know lots of people can't cancel when they're worried about losing their money. Again, I'm not making any promises, but I can see them going back on this. I really can. I can see them turning this around and going back on it because of the response. You know, look, here's a silly example. For those of you that are interested in sport and football, look at when they tried to do the breakaway, the European Breakaway League, where the big 6 in this country, the greedy 6, tried to break away along with Italian teams and French teams and make a European Super League. There was such a response from the people that within 48 hours that was gone, overturned, dead in the water. I really feel like the power is with the people. And I'm not going to get into politics and conspiracy theories, but for those of you that are on the same page, you know what I'm saying. Same's applicable for what's going on here. But in the short term, take a look at the response. If you have booked a holiday, make sure you let your tour operator know that you're not happy. Because if enough people stand up and say that they're not happy with this, then you never know, they might overturn it. So let's hope the European Supreme Court do us a favour. I had friends of mine worrying about going the other way. A female friend, a singer of mine, is due to go over and see some family and go over and do some shows. And she's in the same position as me, where she's worried about getting to England and more so worried about being able to return. But I guess we'll see. Hang on for now. But the message of this video really is, there are some positive things to do. You can still get over here. Lots of bars and restaurants open. Lots of things arranged. Still, water parks, things like that are still open. So come over while you can. Enjoy your holiday. Do make the most of it. You can always come and see me performing at various venues if soul and Motown's your thing. Thank you for the interaction. please do the same again. Please make some comments below. Like and share the video, it always helps me. And let me know in the comments below your situation, what you feel about it. Are you still looking to come out? Are you optimistic? What are you looking forward to doing? Where are you looking forward to going? Let me know your favourite restaurant or your favourite bar, and I'll tell you if they're in full operation at the moment. May even meet you there for a drink or two. So let me know what you want to do, along with any other subjects you might want to talk about in tomorrow's video. Tell me how you're feeling. Thank you so much. Again, my best positive vibes and well wishes to all of you. I'll see you again soon. Keep interacting with me. Let me know your comments. Share, like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel. And I'm going to try and do another live, so you haven't got to hear me waffle. You can listen to some singing again soon. But thank you so much, everybody. Things are all right. Things are not as bad as we think. And I listened to a statistic on a podcast earlier. He said that 93% of things that we as humans worry about never even normally come true. So let's for now try and be positive about reasons to come over and enjoy your holiday. And all the very best. Looking forward to seeing you soon. Thank you so much for listening.